There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. The Aethra Chronicles, Volume 1, Celystra's Bane, a shareware fantasy role-playing game from 1994. It's right out there and it's open about it. It knows exactly what it is, and that monster looks to have been handily defeated. Whether we'll be able to do that, I don't know, but that's a nice little opening cutscene to just set the stage. So, let's have a look at the instructions, I guess. We've got some mouse support, which is nice. So, this is a shareware game, so it'll say, hey, do you want to register and stuff? That's nice. That, we've got a table of contents and everything. Can't click on the table of contents, but we can go down a page. An atypical fantasy role-playing game. 12 different classes, 5 different races, stay alive, advanced characters and levels. Yep. Okay, that's how we register. There's a background story, which I'm not going to read. Then you've got companions. Okay. So basically your standard RPG fare, I guess. But kudos to the game for not just dumping you in. You know, you have like all kinds of information here that 8 pages worth, 9, 10, my goodness. So I could sit here and I could read this and I'd definitely have like a better understanding. But I'm going to dive right in and make a fool of myself. So let's play, choose game to load. So with multiple saves, load game 1, yes. The old vizier greets you with open arms and tells you he's glad you have come to him. If anything is to be done for your father, we must act now. Why, what's happened? I should probably have read the preamble. I do not believe your father is responsible for the child's kidnapping. That's good to know. My sources tell me magic was involved, possibly dark magery. Your father mentioned something to me about an evil cult. Even though the king has forbidden me to interfere in the affairs of state, I have been doing some research on this cult. I cannot act directly and therefore will need some help. Are you willing to assist me in vindicating your father? Sorry, we have our own problems. No, let's be sporting. Even though he didn't use a question mark. Yes, we will help. Who will take item? Bunsey. That's a terrible name. Okay. Right, we're in. So we've got a large town by the looks of things. All kinds of buttons. We've got a help button, but that just brings us back to the previous page. So let's hit... Oh, there we are. So it's controlled. The keys control it as well. That's nice. And the numeric pad, so you can strafe diagonally. So let's just randomly set out, shall we, and see what happens. Okay, so we're going to this place. Looks like some sort of graveyard. Let's just pass through here. And you can see in the top right hand corner of that blue square thing, there's a time that passes with each move. Okay. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but that's my own fault. And you can hold down the keys to go super speed. Let's just keep wandering. Okay. What happens if we go in here? You are greeted by a well-dressed middle-aged man. I was told to expect you. I hope you can help me, and in turn I can help you. A favour for a favour, after all, is the way of the world. I have never been one to give anything away for free. I'm glad you've agreed to my terms. I wish you to retrieve something for me. It is a treasured keepsake of little monetary value, but I treasure it. Well, if it's a treasured keepsake, it stands to reason that you'd treasure it. A painting of my now deceased wife was stolen from my home while I was away on business. I wish for you to find it and return to me. My sources tell me that the band of thieves are living in a section of the old city which is now buried. I believe the entrance can be found in the south-central area of the city. If you search in that area, I believe you can find it. When you have the painting, come back and I'll tell you about the book. So we just inadvertently wandered into the place that we were meant to go. So the south side of the city. Is this the south side of the city? This is well, we can't go any further south in the city, right? What does this do? Oh, right. So that helps us look. I'm not sure if we're searching. Okay. And escape to exit out of that mode. What about in here? Well, nothing's happening there. Let's just wander off into the wilderness. Enter town of Stormhaven. Generic town name. So we can't head any further south. I guess we'll go back into Stormhaven. And we'll just leave, I guess. We wanted to wander out into the wilderness and get attacked by something. Okay. It's not really grabbing me, to be honest, but, you know, I can see the... Enter this place. Yeah, sure, why not? It looks like some sort of cave. Let's map it out. Okay. Oh. I like that sort of line of sight thing we've got going on there. You've encountered a group of bandits. Here we go. This is what we wanted. Ah, right. So, this is similar to... I don't know if anybody has played it, but... the Goldbox RPGs from way back in the 80s. This is like an homage to that. And I guess Realms of Arcania as well. So we're in charge of Bunzi. We're gonna die horribly. So let's just move forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you attack? Must have a weapon, Bunzi. Uh-oh, he doesn't even have a weapon? Must have a bow, Bunzi. Cannot cast spells now, Bunzi. You've just got a map of the region. So you can sort of see what your... Oh man, he doesn't even have a weapon? That's not good in combat, Bunzi. Okay, that's his 10 moves. Now what? Do we select this guy for stuff? Or do we... Is there an end turn button? Oh, well that ended the turn. And that bow guy had the initiative there. Do you have a weapon? No, he doesn't have a weapon either. Oh, this is not going to end well. And he only had 5 moves. Can you cast a spell? Yes. Assume wolf form. Not enough points or levels. Of course not. We only have Sylvan Magic. And he can't cast any of those spells. Maybe because he's out of moves. So that middle button ends the turn. And this music is really, really grating on me. Oh, this is painful. Come on, kill our party. Yes, there we go. They're taking us out now. Just as expected. We because we don't have any weapons. So I'll just die. It's not the greatest example, but you know, you get the idea. Some guy decided, hey, I want to make a shareware RPG that's like Realms of Arcania and is sort of like the Goldbox games, and they did that. Okay, we're all dead. What happens now? The old vizier greets you with open arms and tells you he's glad if anything is done. Alright, we just start from the start. Sorry, we've our own problems. Foolish children, leave my presence in. I have important matters to attend to, and have no more time to waste on boys playing at being men. Now be off with you. So, that's that game. I barely scratched the surface, but people who like RPGs and have completely run out of old school RPGs to play, yeah, give this one a shot. For me, it's way too long in the tooth for me to be interested in. It's not my sort of type of game, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. And if you enjoy me only scratching the surface of games and not really enjoying them while doing so, I have hundreds of other videos where I don't give games a fair shake and I'm overly critical of them, so feel free to take a look, and if you like, subscribe. Toodle pip.